Hi everyone, it's Caitlin Zoll. I want to start off by thanking everyone for allowing me to speak with you about an issue that I find to be very pressing that revolves around our athletic department and the community that surrounds it. Our coaching staff is becoming younger and younger, and you as board members and myself as the athletic director, we must uphold the integrity of our program through mentoring our younger coaches. Since our coaches come in direct daily contact with our student athletes and are responsible for their safety and development, it is my duty as the athletic director to make a very high priority of mentoring the coaches um, through real life experiences and education, and just to do anything that will give them knowledge and more understanding and leadership skills. This in turn will help reduce any uncertainties that they may have on or off the court. I, as the athletic director, have the duty, and that is to be here for our coaching staff, whether it's in a problematic situation or simply to answer any questions they have. Which makes me want to stress that I must allot time to answer questions for our coaching staff and be an open door for them to come if they have problems. The best way to learn and to grow as a young coach is to ask questions to help ensure they do not make the mistakes that could have been avoided. We've all made mistakes. We've all been in tough situations with parents, with players, and I want to be able to talk them through it and to give them real life situations and real life examples of how to avoid certain problems and just how to really fall into their leadership positions. Not only am I here to provide insight and information as well as solutions to our younger coaches, I'm here to assist our senior staff as needed as well. Problems do not suddenly disappear with time or through experiences. It just takes a different form of one's progresses with experience. With that being said, our senior coaches can also act as mentors and liaisons to our younger coaches throughout the year. To have the board and myself develop a plan of action to help ease the tension between young coaches through mentorship will utilize all facets at our disposal. Will help ensure our student athletes are receiving the best coaching that the district offers. Overall, our goal is to help mentor these young coaches and get them to where they need to be and to be the best leaders that we can in every situation. We don't want the parents to think that we aren't doing our job as the athletic department in hiring and screening coaches, and just because they are younger doesn't mean they don't have the skill sets and the knowledge and the practical skills to be a good coach. We don't want the parents to think, oh, this young kid has no idea what they're doing. They've clearly made it through the hiring process and they know what they're doing. We just need that to be portrayed to the parents and to the players and everyone who will be supporting the program. As a young coach, how do you know or how do you think they will interpret their job description? It is to help guide, teach, encourage, uphold our values, teach the meaning of honesty and integrity. The way to look at being a young coach is to view yourself as a role model to the student athletes within the program. While I am a mentor to our coaches, I need to teach them how to be role models to their team. We as a board member are not only peers or bosses, but in the sense coaches have a job to instill positive attitude and to build a team's morale as an athletic department. My coaching staff is my team and is a team itself and is a product of you and me as their coach. I will teach them how to manage, how to coach the team while helping set seasonal and yearly goals. However, I do not mean through season record goals. I mean overall how the team interacts and how the team comes together and progresses as one. As an athletic director, I can only do so much when it comes to mentoring our coaches. We want all of our coaches to decide for themselves and what their team and what their personal goals are, but I will be measuring them and making sure that as a department and as an athletic department as a whole, we're all coming together and we're all working towards striving to hit our goals. We want our coaches to decide their personal goals, but we want each team to set goals, we want all the players to set goals. We really want everyone to work together to be one and to be a unit. I am here to help them achieve their goals that they have set forth. We want them to be achievable, but at the same time we want to be able to push them to work harder and longer to achieve them. Remember, our coaching staff is not only setting goals for themselves, but also for fellow coaching staffs and the program as a whole. Our coaches need to be taught that you need to be the one to choose what is most important at the highest priority as a coach and the role model for your team. Remember to push yourself to be the best that you can be. The last statement I just made should be the benchmark for all of our departments in our district, both in the classroom and on the athletic field. Our coaches and teachers should be pushing our student athletes always to be the best they can be. Our main priority as educators and coaches is to be there for our students and players, but their parents as well. They are our best sources of feedback for all of our coaches, and in this case, our young coaches. We want to know what they think before, during, and after our seasons. I propose to bring all of which I have discussed through the presentation to a formal meeting with players and parents 3 times throughout any season. We want to know as much as what they think and hear so we can learn and grow together. The players will only teach us as much as the educators, peers, and coaches, and with this we are hoping to gain more insight from the conversations the players have with their parents. We will not only coach out student athletes the importance of teamwork on the field, but as well as with my mentoring strategies and the goals I have set in place, and hope to gain valuable insight in the progress being made by our young coaches through our parents' perspective. Alright, so we need to remember as board members and as educators that it is dedicated ourselves to our student athletes, but remember they are students first. Through education and insight, we will pass on to our young coaches. And the entire athletic department are excited about the new enhancements we are setting forth this upcoming school year. I would like to thank each and every one of you for allowing me the time to talk to you about mentoring and training and teaching our young coaches how to be better coaches and how to interact and how to be leaders. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at 269-832-5625 or email me at caitlinzahl@director.edu. If you have questions, let me know. But I'm excited to get this rolled out and to start the season off right. Thank you.